Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Dead Island Definitive Edition for the PS4. The game is also available for the Xbox and Microsoft Windows. Dead Island is a survival horror action role-playing game developed by Techland. The game sees you play as a survivor caught up in a zombie outbreak that starts out on an island resort. The Definitive Edition features the main campaign and the DLC Rider campaign, and you can play solo or cooperatively online. The game starts for you when you select a survivor who is resistant to the virus. Then you are thrust into a zombie outbreak. In a beachside hotel in the beginning, you're scavenging for basic weapons, health items, and anything that can help for survive the early zombie attacks. The game adopts a primarily melee-based system, but you can get ranged weapons as the game progresses. Your actions are restricted based on the stamina bar, and you can craft new weapons or mod existing ones to make more effective killing machines, but the weapons have durability rating, so you'll have to keep a few options on you at all times. Otherwise, you'll have to use your fists. As you progress, you can expand your skill tree in the three different areas to improve your warrior skills to help you survive. The enemies are as varied as most zombie games. You have slow, useless runners, exploders, and some ferocious behemoths later on in the additional chapters. The basic zombies on their own aren't too tough, but get surrounded by 3 or 4 and you are in trouble. The game world is beautiful, and aside from zombies, it looks like a great holiday destination. It feels like a lived-in world that's a realistic representation of a post-apocalyptic scenario. There is abandoned cars, lone survivors, and zombie everywhere eating people, and it's just really kind of horrific. The game features vehicles which really elevate the difficulty of getting around. You can fast travel as well and form a survival group to try and escape as you progress through the beach cities, jungles, and even a prison later on in the game. But aside from the survival combat, it's a game about looting, scavenging for supplies, and using these items to craft and mod weapons to help you kill the zombies. Ultimately, it strikes the right balance between fun, challenge, and survival horror. Visually, the game looks good, but the environment are well detailed and well lit. The zombies and character models are pretty good, and overall it's a very good looking game. Not quite up to the Dying Light standards, but it's not far from. The items in terms of sound, the voice acting is okay, albeit a little bit average at times. The music, sound effects, and ambience all fit very nicely through, and they really help you immerse into the intense and terrifying world. It's one of the best zombie survival games I've ever played. The looting, scavenging, and crafting system works perfectly. The melee combat is satisfying. It's great value for money with lots of gameplay. And it's a thoroughly enjoyable adventure from start to finish. What's bad, the game does have a little bit of a slow start, and it would have been nice to have some more ranged weapons in the early game. Okay, let me dive into the story a little bit deeper. 4 people from 4 different backgrounds find themselves on Banui Island, an island country inspired by Papua New Guinea. When the outbreak begins by unknown methods, those 4 people find themselves to be immune to the virus, and they band together hoping for a way out of the island. I know this sounds really basic, but trust me, this game doesn't really have a good story to begin with. It's the gameplay that defines it. There is mystery, horror, suspense, comedy, and lots of violence. The violence is cool though, because they're all zombies, and smashing a woman's head in with a sledgehammer is fine when she's a zombie. Dead Island Definitive Edition is one of the premier zombie survival games available today. The game world feels realistic and lived in, and the challenge and progression system are well paced. It's a fantastic game very atmospheric, satisfying, and a good value package that you can enjoy solo or cooperatively. If you enjoy Dying Light, then you will love Dead Island. It's zombie apocalypse gold and a game I would strongly recommend you check out. For me, I've always been a fan of zombie movies, and I've always been waiting for zombie games that kind of capture that sense of the classic zombie movies like the George Romero ones. Dead Island was probably one of the first, one of the best ones that really captured that sense of a living world in a zombie apocalypse, and it's a bloody good game. So my score for Dead Island Definitive Edition is 9 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. See you next videos, guys. Bye.